What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day or not, depending on where you're at, but I hope it's awesome. And yes, we're back here to talk more about crypto, talk more about the markets. Since I actually made the thumbnail on this, the market has gone down just a tad bit. We're still trying to rebound from just a crazy weekend, a crazy last 3 days, 4 days going into today. And things are looking better. They're looking way better than they were 3 days ago. Some people think that we've actually hit the bottom. I guess the question I should pose to the people watching: do you think we've hit bottom, or do you think we have more to bleed out? A lot of people are actually out there with mixed results on this. Even my father is on some mixed results here. He actually thinks that we potentially probably hit bottom already, and we're going to work our way back out of here. The markets actually were looking even better this morning. And that was until Trump came out here and literally maybe an hour ago, not even an hour ago, announced that they were going to include an additional amount of tariffs on China. So China's playing hardball. Obviously, anytime we have tariff discussion, anytime we seem to put pressure on tariffs and people aren't coming to the table to talk, we seem to have a hiccup in the markets. But overall, the markets have bounced back significantly. Bitcoin's actually bounced back from hitting down into the 74, 73 range. HBAR. Talking about great things with HBAR. Obviously, we've been covering HBAR for a long time. Great announcement today with Chainlink. We'll cover more of that today. And then Ripple, XRP, Ripple, acquiring one of the, a large company out here. Perfect steps for their IPO listing, most likely going to happen this year. So we'll jump into that as well. But before we do all that, I do want to say what's up to the A-Team here. What's up, everyone? We got Big B in the house here. We got Big Watch, Matt Jones, My Ultra Journey. What's up, man? Tim Shea, the mayor of crypto. We got Seiko Hunting here. What's up, buddy? Trent, it's good to see everyone here. Bob Fox, appreciate each and every one of you being here. I'm scrolling fast through here, so if I miss some of you, I'm sorry. Like I always say, Paul, good to see you, buddy. And Pipeline, what's up? Yeah, excited for what today has. I mean, it is nice to sort of come into today and see that we are in the green. Obviously, we're coming down. We were 1,000 points up on the Dow. Now you can see we're back down to about 352, but we're still in the green. NASDAQ was up over 400 points this morning, now back down to 52, still in the green. And the S&P 500 is obviously doing okay. But it says that we're rebounding. However, the markets are running out of steam here. You got a lot of people out here that are obviously, talking about the tariffs here, talking about what's going on. But like I said, the crazy thing that came out just recently was, I think it was right here. Right here. The White House, this came out literally not even 30 minutes ago. It says the White House says that 104% additional tariffs on China went into effect at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, which was 9 o'clock, which is about an hour ago. And it says because China has not removed their 34% tariff on the U.S. So obviously now we're in a trade war with China. So this is probably why the markets came down. We're doing really, really well. And probably right around 9 o'clock, which is literally an hour ago, we started to have a little bit of a turn in the markets here. And you could see that based off of just where the markets are at. Let's pull up we could probably pull up Bitcoin here. And that's probably exactly when things started to turn a little bit south for us, was right when that announcement happened. So obviously tariffs still continue to rule the roost when it comes to anything discussed in the markets here. But yeah, you can see over the last hour, let's go to the hour chart here. Yeah, last hour we came down. So we've come down pretty hot on the 9 o'clock, right? So we just started a new hour here, came down pretty hot. From Bitcoin standpoint, I bet you if we went to the S&P, where is it at here? Even if we went to probably NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA was looking really good. And then, over the last hour, it's come down. So, a lot of these cryptos and a lot of these stocks came down off the announcement of the tariffs with China there. So kind of crazy how that all wrapped up. But overall, I mean, things are looking better here. We do have a nice little bounce back. Crypto's tanking right now. Yeah, I think it has to do with the announcement by Trump right here. Obviously, the tariffs have now gone into effect. I mean, that's the big thing here, is that they got into effect now. It's not just talk. It's not just, hyperbole. It's basically them saying we are moving forward with this. And a lot of people don't think that China's going to win this battle. A lot of people think that China's actually going to lose this battle. But regardless of any of that, it does suck to sort of see it dwindle away. It was nice to wake up this morning. I'll be honest with you guys. It was nice to wake up this morning and see Hedera, back up to 17 cents. I was like, oh, dude, amazing to sort of see this actually all come together. Went back up to almost 17 cents today, went up to like 16.5, and then has come down significantly since then, since the tariffs announcement. And as you guys are aware, Chainlink right here. This is really, really cool to see. It says the Chainlink standard for cross-chain interoperability is officially live on Hedera mainnet, a member of the Chainlink scale via HBAR Foundation. So both companies actually posted this. And so this enables Hedera devs to build secure cross-chain apps and tokens. So this is really, really cool. I mean, you're going to have interoperability between two chains, two of the largest chains out there. And there's a nice little blog that Hedera put out here. And it just really tells you everything that's about this, about the announcement and sort of what the protocol is. But the goal is to bring as much liquidity to your blockchain as possible. That's really what it comes down to. Like, just to put it bluntly with everyone here, when it comes to these blockchains, when it comes to really anything, the goal is to drive projects to your blockchain that are tokenized and actually bring liquidity to your blockchain. So the whole goal is for people to actually use HBAR and use the token on the Hedera network to build their project, right? I mean, you could take like Pure Wallet, for instance, right? Pure Wallet hasn't launched yet. They have a pre-sale that's out right now. But if they choose to, they could actually probably hit up Hedera Foundation here and choose to launch their project on HBAR, which wouldn't be a bad idea, right? Now that there's interoperability with Chainlink out here, I mean, shit, that might actually be a viable option now. I mean, I think that the goal was to launch on Ethereum. I'm not a dev for them, but I mean, you know, now that I see this, it's like, you know, there's an opportunity now for projects to be fed to the HBAR Foundation that could actually increase HBAR. So I don't know. Like I said, just throwing it out there, but this is really, really cool to see. This is exactly why I think that HBAR is here, a big player in the space, and why I continue to, you know, invest in HBAR. So what's up, bro? I tagged you on X about the Ripple acquisition. Yeah, the Ripple acquisition is pretty awesome. This is a perfect example. Oops, right here. This is a perfect example of Ripple getting ready to launch an IPO this year. So Hidden Roads, obviously, you had right here, Hidden Roads is clearing $3 trillion annually for 300 plus of the top financial institutions globally. This capital will tap into XRP and the XRP ledger's movement of value. So, I mean, you have Brad Garlinghouse coming out talking about this, and this is actually a really, really big move. And I think that they're really doubling down. Like this guy says, they are doubling down on institutional money coming through this. And this is just a perfect opportunity for them to now, I mean, this is like solidified their launch of their IPO. For them buying this for 1.25 billion is pretty crazy to think. I was actually kind of shocked to wake up to this news today that they actually did something like this. I think Ripple actually put it on their let's actually see what Brad did say. Let's go Brad Garlinghouse. And he did come out and make an announcement on this. I mean, it says right here, look at this. Oops. It says the announcement of the acquisition of Hidden Roads for 1.5, one of the largest deals ever in the crypto space, but the price tag isn't what is most important. It's the deal that marks a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the crypto to access the largest and most trusted traditional markets and vice versa. It says prime brokers, along with other key function historically managed by banks for the most part, like Hidden Roads, has proven themselves as the trusted intermediary for the largest hedge funds, market makers, OTC desks, quant traders, and more. Ripple has been a customer of Hidden Roads for years, and we know their breadth of expertise firsthand, clearing $3 trillion annually for 300 plus of the top financial institutions globally. I mean, this is exactly what they're leading down. I mean, if this doesn't get you excited about the future of where Ripple's at and where XRP is, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, this is going to work with RLUSD, with XRP. It's going to be on the XRPL. It's going to allow them to move money across the XRPL. I mean, I think this is really, really big. And then on top of that, we talk about their IPO, we talk about Ripple, and you know, there's a ton of people that follow Ripple, and I mean, they have one of the largest followings. XRP has one of the biggest armies out there for any crypto in the world right now. And so when this IPO is listed, this might actually be one of the largest, if not the largest IPO to ever get filed and listed. I mean, I personally believe that. And now seeing that they've acquired something like this, this is a future. This is huge. It says this is the capital and the activity that will tap into XRP and the XRP ledger's bread and butter. Instant, efficient, scalable, and low-cost movement of value. Instead of waiting 24 hours to settle trades through fiat rails, Hidden Roads will be using XRPL for clearing a portion of trades, and most consequently, using RLUSD as collateral across its prime brokerage services, including cross-asset, crypto, and traditional instruments trades. So do you realize that them using RLUSD, which will be used on the XRPL, which then would be used as XRP, is huge for XRP pricing. I mean, when this actually gets instituted, when this actually starts to flow, I could definitely see the use of XRP going up exponentially. And the price of XRP is going to go up exponentially because of this, right? The use case for XRP has been made clear. This is as clear as it could possibly get of how XRP and the use case of XRP will be used. I don't know how else to really make it clear, and I don't know how else how else Brad or Ripple can make it clear to any other investor, jumping into XRP on how big this deal is. Actually, this basically opened up the door for them to use an institution to basically start using the XRPL and transfer money across borders using XRP. I mean, it's that simple. So this is a big. This is actually giant. I mean, I'm so pumped for this news that came out today. Obviously, I wish that it wasn't in a market like today. I wish that this announcement came out in a market that was more bullish, as I think that we'd have a lot better price action when it comes to XRP. But it's neither here nor there. I mean, the transaction happened. They acquired the Hidden Roads, and this is obviously great for crypto. I mean, this opens up the door for a lot of other cryptos following the same path as Ripple, and I think this is great. So, Adam, thanks so much for the $4.99 super chat. Good morning, y'all. Hi, fan. Musk and Navarro, they're big enemies here. China tariffs tonight are going to be the undoing. Stay strong, A team. Yeah, it's pretty funny seeing that the Musk and Navarro, go at it, basically calling him an idiot. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with it, but the tariffs tonight. I mean, obviously we're seeing it right now happen in the markets. We'll see what happens. I mean, is it going to create a new bottom? I don't know, dude. I honestly don't know. If more of the countries come to the table and discuss brokering a deal on the tariffs with the U.S., I think China is going to be the odd duck out, right? I mean, I think that's the whole goal here for Trump, is to make China the odd duck out. And by doing that, he and everyone coming and working with the United States, it's going to continue to collapse China's economy. I mean, China really doesn't, if you go just look at the history of where China's been at probably the last 48 months, just just read up China's economy last 48 months, just Google that. And you'll see that they really do not have a leg to stand on. I mean, their economy is crumbling. It's as simple as that. I don't know what else to say. I mean, again, I'm only reading what is put in front of me. I haven't flown out to China and actually saw their economy. I mean, I'm just reading what the tabloids are putting out there. Whether that's fake news or real news, I don't know. But I mean, it's coming from decent, credible sources on that the economy over in China is crumbling. But who am I? I mean, their dollar is the worst it's been in 3-4 years now. So we'll see what happens, or their yuan, I guess I should say. Dude, at this point, it's hard to stay strong with crypto. This is bananas. Yeah, it really is strong. It's hard to stay strong. But like I said, when in doubt, zoom out. If you're new to crypto, I understand your pain, because I went through this pain in 2021. I'll tell you that right now. 2021 was a rough road, right? Right when you thought things were going great, things did not go as great as we thought they were. And then we had to ride this out. We had to ride out the pain for years, dude. And we rode out the pain for years from 2022 to 2025, or 2024, I guess you'd say, end of 2024. So we're talking almost 2-3 years of riding out just stagnant, trading sideways pain for a really long time. And then we had the rally in November, and a lot, like I said, majority of us are up a good amount. It does suck to see money leave our wallets. But I understand the pain that everyone has gone through now if you're new to crypto, because we experienced that back. A lot of new traders experienced that back in 2021. But those people that waited through that are now in the profits today. I know that you're like, well, crap, that's 3 years from now. Or it could not even, I don't know if it's going to be 3 years from now. I honestly think this is just really overplayed market manipulation right now. I truly believe that. The tariffs are just a trigger word to literally decrease the markets in their value. We actually have, if you go back and look at where our economy is at right now, our economy is not as bad as they say it is. I mean, we just went through hell with inflation the way it's been, right? And I just don't think that we're at that point where we're going to all of a sudden be in this recession and/or the worst thing we could have is stagflation. But I think we're working through that, and hopefully, like I said, rates come down, people start buying. People start lending again. People can buy houses. People can buy cars. People can buy big ticketed items and finance them, because right now it's a pain in the ass to finance. I actually just financed a vehicle for my father, actually. My stepfather. I actually financed a vehicle for him, and it's through a commercial loan. He's obviously he's starting a business, and I'm helping him through it again, just for fun, to keep him busy. And I was basically like, hey, we went through and talked with rates. I couldn't believe the rates still that are out there. I mean, we're talking like a 7.5, 7, almost an 8% rate with great credit score. I mean, it's still a pain in the ass to get out there and buy big ticketed items. So yeah, kind of crazy to see. They need us more than we need them. I think a lot of people are saying the same thing. Yeah, I think a lot of people are saying the same thing. China has job factories and global trade without the U.S. U.S. is lacking skilled workers. That is true. I'll give you that. They are lacking skilled workers, right? I mean, I think we've honed in on certain areas where we've been good. Like the United States has been good in some areas. I mean, obviously we're really good at building planes. I mean, Boeing. We got a lot of things coming in from that side. I mean, I think I would agree with you that we do lack some blue collar work. That's for sure. I'd love to see the pump, but it's refreshing to be able to accumulate. That's actually nice to hear. I'm glad that you said that, Richard. Accumulation. Someone actually commented on this last video. They're like, all these YouTubers out here telling people to buy the dip. And I just want to make it very clear. I never told anyone to buy the dip. I just said this is a perfect time to accumulate. If you're trying to accumulate crypto, how else are you going to accumulate crypto? If you're trying to time the market, that's usually when you lose out on the market, is when you're trying to time the market, right? Time in the market outweighs timing the market. And again, I'm not saying to go buy the dip. I'm saying accumulate in areas where you can accumulate where you think that there's a good opportunity to accumulate. I don't know when those exact points are going to be for you and what makes you happy. But yeah, you should, if you're new to crypto or you've been here for 6 months, you should try to accumulate as much as possible if you can. It's simple as that. I mean, we've been accumulating for years, and I still accumulate to this day. I'll still accumulate and do some swing trades and things like that. But I mean, how else are you going to build your crypto? How else are you going to build your investments if you don't accumulate? Like, I mean, unless you got into Bitcoin super early and you're just sitting on, millions of dollars, like, yeah, you're probably not accumulating. But even the top institutes are accumulating. BlackRock's accumulating when they can. You got Michael Saylor accumulating as much as he possibly can. Everyone accumulates, even at times where you're still in the green. So I don't know. I just thought it was funny that they say that. Like, no one's saying buy the dips. I'm just saying accumulate. Just accumulate when you can. Ripple buying Hidden Roads is like Trump buying ETH. Well, Trump buying ETH. I mean, dude, the ETH is so down right now. I don't even know what to say. How do we believe anything anymore? It's hard. It's so hard to say, dude. Even with like AI these days, it's so hard. It's so hard, dude, to even know what's real. Sometimes it really is, dude. I mean, look what happened. The whole market got faked out yesterday with the whole 90-day pause on tariffs. The market bounces back. Then they come out, well, the White House didn't say that. Market comes crashing back down again. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, it's so crazy how manipulative the media can be. It's quite sickening, actually. But here we are. So good thing here is that this was actually this morning right here. 2 trillion was added to the U.S. stock market at open. That's actually very, very promising. And again, remember, this is on an algorithm. These trades are algorithmic. So the people that are trading this amount of money that's going into the market realize that they probably sold today as well. So the money that they're making on these market manipulations are very, very driven. I mean, in all reality, they probably sold the top of this market. They bought in this morning and they probably already sold, and they're going to be buying back in when the next price is reached. Like, that's what a lot of these algorithm trading bots do. I mean, in a lot of these institutions, that's all they're doing. It's not, like I said, it's not humans sitting at a computer, buying and selling. That's retail investors. That's us. And the majority of us lose money doing that. But fortunately for this is that I think that a lot more money is going to be coming back into the markets. We saw over the last, basically 3 days, how much money has left the markets. Realize that money will come back into the markets. People will slowly put that money back in the markets. And I think, like I said, here in probably Q3, we're going to see a big tax cut come for the American people, regardless of whether you agree with it or not. The tax cuts are coming. We're going to see big money come back into the country on tax holidays. You're going to basically see a lot of these companies come back in and buy up a lot of the shares here, just like they did in 2016. We're going to see the market bounce back. The market's going to bounce back. I mean, we've been here before. We've seen this again. Again, this is just an overhyped. I think this is like extremely like, I don't know. It's like, it's kind of baffling to me when I think about the tariffs and everything that's happening in the markets right now. I just think like this is a major overreach by a lot of people. Like, I think it's like these people, it's almost like too much. What's the word I'm looking for? Like people are creating fear for no reason, really. I guess that's what it comes down to. People are creating fear for no reason. That's kind of where I'm at. Simple terms. I stand corrected. The 104 is in effect. My bad. Yeah, the 104 is in effect as of 9 o'clock today. Yeah, you're right, dude. Yeah, pretty crazy how that works out. Great to buy for Ripple. The market's down right now. I know it is down right now. So you can see right now the NASDAQ actually just went red today. Just went red for the first time today at minus 4 points right now. So just give everyone a heads up. It's coming down. I don't know if that was real, Solomon. The whole CZ Binance appointed to the Pakistan Crypto Council. I had to look in to see if that was real. I saw that come through, but I thought that was kind of like, I didn't know if that was real. He needs, at this point, not all countries are saying F you to America, and he's trying to convince people. Yeah, I mean, he's got South Korea coming over, right? South Korea is a huge provider of services here, right? I mean, dude, like just go down the list of like some of the biggest things. I mean, I guarantee you one of you guys own whether you own Samsung, LG, Toyota, Hyundai, Kia. I mean, you go down the list of things that American. I mean, I don't know how much appliances that accounts for. Your TVs, your appliances. There's so many people that have Samsung, have LG, whether it's TV, whether it's washer dryers, whether it's microwaves, whether it's refrigerators. I mean, dude, South Korea is a huge portion of like what a lot of us buy here in America. And, to think that South Korea is coming over to try to make a good deal today with tariffs and stuff like that is big for the United States. I truly believe that. South Korea is a huge partner for the United States. And I think that they'll come out to some kind of agreement. You guys look into Kita. I haven't looked into that space. 50 cents is a dream. That would put BTC around 58. Dude, that would be 52K would be wild, dude. I don't think. I mean, like when I say China's collapsing, I just think that their economy is collapsing right now. Yeah, and it's been collapsing over the years, right? They go back and look. I mean, they're not able to fill the houses of which they built. Their population's decreasing exponentially. I think there's a lot of things here that are not in the favor of China anymore. I mean, like I said, just go do some own research. Don't take it from me, but I mean, just look up where China's at, dude, and you'll see that it's not. I get that they're put onto a pedestal for what they do for everything, but yeah, they have some problems too, dude. Yeah, it's all a bunch of BS. So everyone can change us tariffs, but if we charge tariffs, our economy collapses. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so too, Donnie. And again, there's two sides to everyone believes. You can believe whatever you want to believe when it comes to tariffs. I guess really what it's going to come down to is we're going to find out. We're going to find out here soon. Either the tariffs work or they don't work. And the people that are believing that they don't work need to stand corrected when they do work. And the people that believe that they are going to work and they don't work need to stand corrected when they don't work. That's really what it comes down to. And I don't know if they will. Obviously, there's too many personalities out there for people to actually say, okay, I was wrong, the tariffs worked, or hey, yeah, I was wrong, the tariffs didn't work. I don't think that's going to happen, but we're going to find out. I mean, we're all going to know here in the end whether these tariffs are actually good for us or not. So we'll see. I mean, I guess right now, nothing we can do about it. Why stress about it? There's nothing we can do about it. So that's, I guess, what it comes down to for me is that don't stress about it. Just realize that the markets are going to come back. They're going to come back eventually. Is that today? Probably not. Is it tomorrow? Maybe. Is it, 3 years from now? Probably, but I mean, are you willing to hold for 3 years? A lot of you probably are only like, hey, I want to hold for a year. I only want to hold for 2 months. But if you're a short-term holder, you should have recognized that. You should have recognized the charts where they were at and sold, even if you sold for a little bit of a loss if you were a short-term holder. Even on swing trades, dude, people lose. Dude, I don't win all my swing trades. I know when I want to exit a market, if I have to exit a market and take a 2% loss, I'll do that rather than write it down, right? It's all up to you on how you want to write out your gains or write out your crypto. I got into crypto early December, down thousands. I hear the zoom out point, but can't count on what I've never experienced. And history does not always repeat. This just plain sucks. Yeah, I'm easy way gaming, dude. I mean, a lot of us were in your shoes years ago, dude. I can promise you that. And I can promise you this, dude. It does get better. It does get better. The only time you're going to lose, dude, and I hope that you invested money into this. I hope this investment where you're down thousands is money that you don't actually need right now, because that's where people get hurt the most, is when people actually need that money and then they sell at a significant loss. And when they sell at a significant loss, yes, you can write off some of it to your taxes, but you're never going to get back the gains of what you just lost right there, because you're going to use that money and then you're not going to probably put that much money back into the market. And so when the gains do come back, you're not going to get back the gains of what you should have had, if that makes sense. And so I hope you put money in that you're willing to lose, and just know that the market will come back. Like, I can promise you that the market will come back. And when the market comes back, you're going to feel so much better that you did not sell your position. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I've been in the same boat as you. I know you haven't experienced it yourself, but from someone who has experience in this market, I can tell you that the market's going to come back. That's like, I'm like telling from the bottom of my heart that it's going to come back. It's happened to all of us. All of us could probably attest. There's people in here that have been with me for a long time. Big Watch Dude, Tim Shea, Seiko, F Joe. I mean, we can go down the list of everyone here. Tim, everyone that's been here for a real long time. All my mods have been in this market before, and we can all sit here and attest that the market comes back, and we're in better positions today than we were 3-4 years ago, even holding through the shittiest times of the market. So that's probably the only thing I can really say to you to make you feel somewhat better. The fake news was a test. Yeah, market was acting like a meme coin yesterday. Yes, it was, dude. It was. Everything dumping hard. Did something just happen? Yeah, the tariffs on China. That's why it's dumping, dude. The tariffs on China finally have come into effect here. You can see the announcement came out about an hour ago. So that's probably what it is. It's about an hour ago. Where'd it go? Yeah, the White House says that 104% additional tariffs on China went into effect at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that was about an hour and a half ago, and I think that now we're starting to see basically see the markets play into that here. I bet you if I zoom out right here, yep, President Trump is willing to pick up the phone and talk about tariff negotiations. White House says America does not need other countries as much as they need us. That probably doesn't help out a whole lot. So that's a little interesting. Yeah, it's going to be crazy, dude. I don't know what else to really say other than the tariffs still are playing probably a huge factor in what's going on right here. Good thing is that South Korea does seek a new trade deal with the U.S. to avoid retaliation. So like that's a big market for us. Like I was saying earlier, when China bows down, market booms. Probably will. Clearly shows market manipulation. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. What's up, Andrew? How you doing? Opium Days, what's going on, dude? Don't buy the fake news. Yeah, Auto Pops, what's up, bud? I think we're gonna go back to under $1. You think under $1 for XRP? Hey, Austin, do you think Joe Biden has XRP? Probably. I mean, he probably doesn't know he has it, but he probably has it. My stocks dropped more than $1. My XRP only dropped 50 cents. Yeah, that's pretty crazy to think. Most stocks, I think there was an article out there today. I was just reading it today that most stocks right now are down over 20%. Where did I read that at? I read that somewhere in here. Excuse me. Ooh, allergy season's coming in hot. Let's see here. I don't know where I read it, but I think that they said on average that all stocks are down roughly 20 to 30%. I was like, gosh, dang, dude. I mean, I knew the stock market was down. And I knew some of the stocks I had were down pretty good, but I didn't realize that majority of all stocks were down almost 20%, which was kind of wild to think, right? I was like, oh man. I mean, I even woke up today and I was like, all right, dude. I mean, where's my Tesla at? I'm still up like $4 on my Tesla, but even Tesla came down screaming down hard on me. You know what I mean? And I was like, gosh, dang. I'm not an overreach. It's caused by one person. Awesome. Imagine trying to tell people that our 10-year-old phone is the best tech. That is XRP. Hey, man, XRP is a lot out there. I love that we're tariffing an island inhabited by just penguins. Let's see here. Everyone crying about XRP. Y'all 401ks you've been invested in over 20 years hit the shit. Yeah, I mean 401ks are down pretty bad too, dude. I would agree with that. I would agree that those are down pretty significant as well. Viewers down 75% might be buy time. The noobs got wrecked. Yeah, new people did get. What's up, Kev? New people did get wrecked. Kev was actually, to be honest with you, Kev was probably one of the few people on the channel here that was probably warning everyone about the wreck. I mean, you can go back and look at our January. Him and I had a pretty good discussion about January. We talked about it. Talked about there being a significant decrease in the market. Kev actually was pretty on top of it. I'll give Kev that. It's good to see you, Kev. I asked the ChatGPT if the market never recovered, and it said never has the market not recovered from a crash. Yeah. Listen to ChatGPT, but you're right. I mean, it has recovered. I mean, go back and just look at the history of. I mean, like, just go look at the history of. Let's just pull out the freaking S&P 500. I mean, you can go back and look at the history for the whole history of the S&P 500. I mean, we always continue back up, right? We've fallen, boom, we came down in 2002, we came back up. We came down in 2008, we came back up, dude, significantly. So, I mean, over the years, we continue to climb back up. Like I mean, I don't think that that's like that's not like scientific evidence here. Like I just uncovered. I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I guess this is exactly what happens every time. Hold, you can't lose. Yeah, I agree. What's up, stop sign? Pumping this summer. Probably end of summer. I'd say, yeah, just holding and waiting patiently. Good. That's the way to do it. The panic sell was coordinated. Probably was, Corbin. Depends on what you bought. That's true. Hey, Pinoga, I'll give you. It does depend on what you bought. Not everything's going to make a comeback here, but if you did invest in top cryptos, I don't see why things wouldn't come back. Yeah, if you invest in some shit coin, I could see. Yeah, you probably have a hard time. XRP dropping like a rock. Where is XRP right now? I haven't looked. Let's see where XRP is at. Let's look at the top charts here. Yeah, XRP's at $1.83. Like I said, I mean, Hedera's now went down below 15 again. Ethereum's back down at 14, which is wild, dude. I mean, to even think that Ethereum's at 14 is just crazy to me, dude. Like Ethereum's come down so bad over the last just month, year. I mean, like, gosh, dang, dude. Imagine being down 60% on the year, dude. Ethereum's down 60% on the year, dude. That's crazy. I mean, we're at levels we saw in 2022, dude. It's lower than the dead cat bounce after FTX collapse. This is the FTX collapse right here, and the dead cat bounce bounced us back up to well over 1,800, 19, almost 2,000 Ethereum, and now we've come back down so much. You got to think Ethereum's a perfect example. It's a perfect example of they allow these layer 2s to be created on top of Ethereum, right? You go down Base, Polygon. I mean, you can go down all the list of the things that are actually using Arbitrum. There's so many layer 2s on top of Ethereum that now people are starting to use. They're not even using Ethereum anymore because it's so expensive. And you got all these layer 2s that are being used instead. And so money's flowing away from Ethereum into these other layer 2s. And so Ethereum's just kind of like bogged out, dude. I don't know. Ethereum's just kind of bugged me out, dude. I'm kind of annoyed with Ethereum. Being that's my second largest bag, it kind of annoys me. Does Pure Wallet have a tentative list date? I think it's going to be after the Bitcoin 2025. If I had to take a guess, again, I'm not the developer of it. I don't know. If I had to take a guess of what their plan is, I think they're going to go to Bitcoin 2025. Hopefully here in a couple days. I don't know exactly when, dude. They're going to have you're going to be able to download the Pure Wallet. You're going to be able to download the Pure Wallet, or update the Pure Wallet, and it's going to have a dark mode in there, which is badass. I saw the dark mode. Dark mode's pretty cool. And then you're going to be able to make transfers, offline, and it's not going to be behind the paywall of cold storage. So you'll be able to transfer Bitcoin offline. You'll be able to transfer Ethereum offline. And I think that's the big thing here is that you'll be able to move Bitcoin offline. And this will be the first time ever that Bitcoin will be able to be moved offline without any gas fees, and it'll be super fast. And so I hope that a lot of people actually see that. And we're going to be at the Bitcoin 2025, conference, and I hope people recognize the value of that at the Bitcoin conference. Starting to think pump before Trump took office was fake. Could have been, Michael, right? I mean, it could have very well been. A lot of people got excited about it and put money in. Yeah, I would agree. Lionheart, with you saying that the OGs investing in crypto have been there, but even in your early days, you never had it. Yeah, we did. We never had a president who was crypto friendly, right? I mean, I think we invested just out of just risk. I mean, in all reality, I've been saying $1.60 since Xmas. Patience is key. Yeah, Kev's been pretty on top. I'll give him that. I'm glad I missed the 1.62 XRP the other day. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, you missed it. Should be cheaper than that tonight. You think tonight, Mike, it's going to be cheaper? We're going to find out. XRP is an upgrade, unlike BTC. Eileen, financial advice, but not. Market will bounce back, dude. I mean, that history has shown time and time again that it'll always bounce back. What's up, Craig Beats? It's always hits an all-time high too. Hey Austin, I lost 35% average at 273 after DCAing down. Do you think I'll be back to $3 this Q? Yeah, I do. I think that we'll probably be. I mean, going into end of Q3, going into Q4. Like I said, tax cuts come in. People start to buy up the markets. We're going to see a different time. We're going to see a different time. I mean, this is probably the best time. I mean, accumulating right now is probably. I mean, anyone coming into the markets now is probably the best time to accumulate right now. I don't know if it's going to go down further, but I mean, like to even just start accumulating. I'm not saying like go all in, but I'm definitely saying to do some other things. Start looking at stuff. 72.5. Panic is over. Time to buy. It's hard to understand, but this is it. All right, Kev. Next page. Thanks so much for the $5 super chat here. Hi, Austin fan and all. Everything is dropping like lead just since you went live. Even stocks, crypto. Wow. Yeah, Paige. It had a lot to do with the tariffs. You said the tariffs went into effect with China today at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So right here, this actually all happened. So I think a lot of this is kind of what's causing this trade war, which is causing the market to obviously come down. I mean, yeah, the markets have lost significant steam because of that, which again, I think anything tariff related is probably going to cause that. How deep does this go? I don't know. How deep does it go? I don't know. The old model. What's up, Lebo? I sold my ETH and bought PureWall. All right, Papa Don. Hell yeah, dude. I'm super bullish on IMX, Immutable X. Yeah, Immutable X, I mean, they've been around for a while. Can't wait to meet you and hopefully some of the A team next month. I'll be at the Bitcoin and XRP conventions. All right, Crypto Keep, that's badass, Joel. I'm excited to meet you guys too, man. Yeah, I'll be there. Like I said, I'll be there with to hang out. I don't know how many days I'm going to be there. It's a 3-day event. I'll probably be there. I might be there for 2 days, 1 or 2 days. I'm not going to be there for the full days because I got soccer with the girls, dude. So I'll be down there at least pushing for a couple days. Talking about it with everyone. It will be cool to see something I worked on get into the hands of hopefully thousands of people. And that's kind of what excites me about the Pure Wallet. Like I said, I know people here on the channel get pissed off at me talking about Pure Wallet, but I think you'd be excited about it too if you worked on a project and you actually get to see it come to fruition, right? That was the whole goal for me, was to actually see it come to life. And now that it's coming to life like this, I'm really excited about it. And I think that's really where I'm at with it is. And no, I'm paying for my own trip to go down there. I'm paying for my own stuff to go down there. They're not paying for me. They're not paying for me to talk about it. They're not doing it. I'm doing it out of my own pocket. I'm doing it out of my own excitement and happiness for Pure Wallet. And that's 100% honesty with you guys. It's all coordinated to force the Fed's hand. Oh, yeah, dude. We want to force the Fed's hand for sure. We've been saying that for a long time, that they've been dragging their feet, right? If Michael Saylor sells all of his Bitcoin, what impact would it have on the broader crypto market considering Bitcoin's dominance? Well, I think he only owns like 2.5% of Bitcoin. Is it? I think he only owns like 2.5% of Bitcoin. So I mean, yeah, it probably would have some. It would impact the market some, yeah, for sure. But I mean, it wouldn't impact it so bad to where all of a sudden we're sold out. But I mean, yeah, any chance the drop is over soon? I hope so, Dennis. I hope that this is like now the accumulation phase starts right now. I've been saying this yesterday and the day before was the time to really start accumulating over the weekend. I mean, these things dipped down when like H bar hit 13. I mean, that 13, 14, I was like, oh, I told you guys yesterday I was done accumulating. Like I put money into the markets over the weekend and bought as much as I possibly could. And, now my accumulation's over, dude. Like if it goes lower, I'll have to reconsider accumulating some more. But I mean, I feel like where I bought right now, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that was the bottom over the weekend. And that was my accumulation phase right there, right? Putting some more money into the markets, but I got a lot of money in the market, man. Like I said, 95% of my investments are in the markets right now, dude. Majority of that was purchased way before any of this. But I mean, I've come back in and accumulated some on these dips to see if I could come out, better handed on the other side for sure. It would be dumb not to. So yesterday's green was just liquidated shorts. That's true. It probably was. The pre-sell for I think the pre-sell for I think that token's going to drop after Bitcoin 2025. I think after Bitcoin 2025 conference, they're probably going to drop the token if I had to guess. But again, I don't know for sure. He could put $1 million tariff on China. What do they even buy from you guys? Well, they don't buy anything. I mean, David Sachs actually came out and said if you visit China, you won't buy a single U.S. product. So, yeah, we don't buy a single U.S. product. I guess the question is that since we buy so much Chinese products, that we're going to pay a significant price increase on those that come over here. But can't wait for XRP. What did I say? Can't wait for XRP futures launches on Coinbase. Yeah, that'd be cool. XRP futures on Coinbase would be awesome, Lenny. I would agree with you. I might actually jump into some futures if XRP was on there. You're gonna see more short-term pain. All right, John. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'm here for it, dude. When will the SEC in terms of the Ripple case? I think they're saying May. I think May is like the date now. If I had to guess, I think May is the date for XRP in the case to be over. So yeah, we definitely entered some bearish, some sort of bearish, a little bit of a bearish market for sure. But yeah, look at that 160 for XRP. That's wild, dude. I was not expecting that. 77 down to 70, 74. We'll see if this continues to drop. I mean, we're only 2,000 away from that actually happen. Launching 419. What are you talking about, Lenny? Oh, it's launching. Oh, you're saying it's coming on the Coinbase on 419. Oh, gotcha. I didn't know that. I got to look that up. XRP dropping like a rock. Not too bad. Everything's dropping like a rock, dude. It's not just XRP. I mean, XLM's down significantly. I mean, HBAR's trying to make a rebound here. HBAR bounced back up to 15 this last hour, went back up to 16. That's a crazy actual little bounce right there over the last day. Look at that, bounce back up to almost 17. He was talking about Pure Wallet token. Oh yeah, Pure Wallet token. Like I said, I think Pure Wallet token. I don't know. I'm hoping the team puts something out there, talking about it here soon. So we'll see. Oh, you would have won 2 home pools, but Houston did blow it, dude. Yeah, they were up. Cracked 77 again. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this market's just manipulation, dude. Like I said, I mean, if you didn't buy the bottom down here or anywhere down in this area, I would try to avoid doing any kind of futures trading up here. China 104 tariff going into effect at 12:01 a.m. Is it 12:01 a.m.? Oh, I thought it was p.m. I thought I read p.m. Did I read a.m.? Let's see. Where'd it go? Where'd it go, dude? Is it right here? Right here? I think I got out of it. Dang it. Crap. I don't know where it went. Yeah, it doesn't say exactly. I thought it said at 12 p.m., but maybe it is 12 a.m. So it'll be at what, 9? That'd be 9 o'clock. That'd be 9 p.m. our time, my time, 9 p.m. my time. J89 Money, member for 3 months, dude. Thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Appreciate that a ton. A-Team. Heck yeah, dude. Got the A-Team vans up in the house there. Love it, dude. Thank you so much for being here for 3 months, man. Oh no, crypto's tanking. Sell now before it's all goes. Trent, you killing me, bro. I'm in Vegas. When's the crypto summit at the Venetian? It's on April 26th, 27th, and 28th, I think is what it is. Something like that. Bitcoin 2025. Bitcoin 2025. I think it's it's at the Venetian Palazzo, and it's but it doesn't say the day. I think it's I mean, you're gonna have Michael Saylor there. You're gonna have the Winklevoss twins. You're gonna have Cynthia Loomis there. We have some decent people there. Why doesn't it say the actual? Oh, right there, May 27th through 29th. May 27th through 29th. HBAR got 4,000. It's end of May, yeah. Going to drop payday on XLM, XRP. All right, Bitcoin ETF, trash or treasure? Treasure. Treasure for me. Said AM. Okay, it said AM. Damn, I thought I was PM. I thought it just wouldn't. I thought that's why the markets were crashing, because it was it already went into effect. Let's see. Let's see if I can find something on that. Apple flies in 5 planes full of iPhones to avoid US tariffs. Is that real? That can't be real. Hey, watch your guru, dude. You better I want to see verified sources on that. That is hilarious, dude. Where's the verified sources on that? I need to see them now on my desk now. Apple flies in 5 planes full of iPhones to avoid US tariffs. That is hilarious, dude. Oh my gosh. What the heck? That's like straight that's like smuggling iPhones, dude. Apple's like straight smuggling iPhones now, dude. Oh my gosh. One of the largest tech companies in the world is smuggling iPhones in the United States. Oh shit, that's so funny, dude. Hard to read the time on the site, to be honest. Oh yeah, it's who knows what time it is, really. Have you heard the rumors about JP Morgan buying up XRP now? I have not heard of that yet. NYC XRP ETF went live today. Okay. Midnight, not noon. All right, VIP money. Midnight, not noon. All right. I was like, shoot, dude, we're already on. We're already on. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it again. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That would be 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time would already happen, right? I mean, it doesn't say 12 p.m. 12 a.m. 12 a.m. would be midnight. Oh, starting additional tariffs are set to be collected starting the night. So yeah, no, it looks like it's already happened. I mean, if I had to look at that, it's already happened. Granny Love, been a member for 1 month, dude. 1 month already since we met. Love you, Austin. You wild, bro. You wild. I love you too, Granny Love. Z Goal. I feel bad for you, dude. That sucks. You missed out on the Houston thing. Stupid. 150 XRP. I sell. I sell my mom. Oh my god, dude. I'm in post surgery pain, so I'm gonna say one big collective. What's up to everyone? What's up, Bobby T? Well, I'm hopefully. Yeah, that's rough, dude. Hopefully everything's okay, man. Dude, we just had I went to go get my coffee today, and it's right next to a bunch of uh, Tesla chargers. It's like one of the largest Tesla chargers in our area. And I'm like, now with everyone attacking Tesla and like trying to burn down factories and all this kind of stuff, I was always like, man, I'm surprised that nothing's happened to these Tesla chargers. I've literally thought about that so many times driving there, knowing that we're in like one of the most liberal, I'm in the most liberal states and cities in America. And dude, sure shit today, man, I pull around and they have the entire parking lot literally taped off. And I'm not even kidding you, dude. I'm not kidding you. This is not an exaggeration. There's probably 60 police officer vehicles and federal agents. You can see the big black SUVs lined up. Everything's taped off. And these people went out there and freaking burned these there was a couple chargers burned. And then the big transmission box was just freaking in shreds, dude. And it was all taped off. And I was like, yep, I was expecting that. Like that was going to happen eventually. I mean, it's like one of the larger stations in this area. And yeah, I'm like, but whoever did it, like, what an idiot, dude. Do you not realize the cameras that are there? Do you not realize you're gonna get caught? Like, and you're gonna get charged with some kind of, I mean, Pam Bondi was pretty straightforward with it. I don't know what else to say. And I'm just like, I just, it blows my mind. Some of these liberals, dude, like, are you like, you're not thinking straight, dude. Like, you're literally, your mind must be blown, dude, to think that you're gonna get away with that. But yeah, Tesla keeps, putting out their things. I mean, Tesla's stock's actually not doing that bad. I mean, it's up $4 for me right now, but I mean, Tesla's not doing that bad. But I just want to share that story with you guys today. I was going to post it, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to post it. I'll let someone else post it. Yeah, I drove by and took some videos of it, and the whole thing's just, in shambles, dude. You should have taken a pic. I did. I took a whole video of it, dude. I took a video of it. I was going to post it, but I didn't. So Trump being mad. Like, I could never live in a blue state. Yeah, it wasn't this bad, dude. It really wasn't this bad until probably 2008. 2008 is when Seattle really got bad, dude. Seattle used to actually be a pretty legit place to go. Even like growing up in our downtown area, you could walk around down there. Everything was great, dude. Like living in high school down there was awesome. You know what I mean? You could walk downtown, no issue in the world. You know, things were great. Now you can't even take your kid down there. It's not the same, dude. It's not the same with like my childhood growing up in that area. It was awesome. It's a great city. The city that I'm in right now, great city to be in. Now it's just literally trash. It's just straight garbage, dude. So it's probably been like that since 2008. I'm going to be honest with you. Probably 2008 is probably when it started to really take a teeter downward. I think next page, thanks again for the $5 super chat. I think in 1 year, everyone who did accumulate during this will all look back and really wish they had. Dude, I guarantee I'm gonna say right now, and I'm gonna clip this. Someone clip this start recording this because I want to put it up here because I guarantee you, in a year from now, not even a year from now, I guarantee you by the end of this year, you're gonna have so many people in this live chat saying, "Oh, I wish I would have bought at that price. I wish I would have bought at that price." You guys saw it when we were up at $3. Everyone was like, "Oh, I wish I would have bought at $2. Oh, I wish I would have bought at $1.50." They're going to be saying the same exact thing now because that's what's going to happen. It's just going to happen. So I would agree with you. Next page, 110% what you just said is exactly what's going to happen. Because the people that are saying it now, saying, "Oh, I wish I could have got it at 30 cents. I wish I could have got XRP at 30 cents. I wish I could have got it at 50 cents." And they're going to come back and look and they go, "Man, I wish I would have got XRP at $1.84. I wish I would have got HBAR at 15 cents." And it's going to be sitting on $2. It's going to be sitting on $10 for XRP. And they're going to be, "Man, I remember when it was back at $1.84. 100% correct. You're 100% right. Boom. Snap that. Shannon, thanks so much for the 1999 super sticker, dude. I appreciate you a ton as always, man. Always holding it down for me. Shannon, you are, I appreciate you a ton, dude. Thank you so much, man. Seattle, rain, and heroin, baby. 2008, when the Sonics left, the downfall began. Yeah, don't forget, don't even bring up the Sonics, man. I'm still bitter about the Sonics thing. Still bitter about the Sonics thing. I mean, one of the most things I'm most bitter about. Yeah, it's one of the most things I'm most bitter about, dude. But the one thing I'll tell you this, though, is that when they do come back, you know who's going to have season tickets? This guy. This guy's going to have season tickets, dude. I'm going to have courtside season tickets for the Supersonics. That's right. You're going to see me on courtside out there. I'm going to be the next Drake. I mean, I'm not that rich, but you get what I'm saying. I'm going to try to get courtside season tickets for the Supersonics when they do come back in 2069. Same as Portland. Yes, Portland's pretty rough too, Scott. I would agree. Portland was great. Portland was great, dude. I loved Portland for the longest time. And then, dude, it's like literally so bad. You can't even walk down there. Yeah, Washington laws have become insane, dude. I would agree with you. Tonight, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, April 19, 2025, all U.S. tariffs in foreign countries go into effect. Gotcha. All right, well, we're going to really see how this works out. I lived in Tacoma, Everett, Bellevue, Marysville, all 35 years ago. Very different cities now. Oh, dude, 100%. Marysville is still actually a pretty nice little city, though. Marysville is actually, I mean, towards the freeway, it's gotten a little rough. But, I mean, if you, like, they got great, like, it's nice out in that area for sure. Bellevue is actually not too bad. San Diego used to be America's finest city. Now, so much homeless, empty business and smell. And so, oh, dude, Justin, that's so sad to hear. I went down. I was in last time I was in San Diego was back in 2000. When was that? 2016. It was actually not too bad walking downtown. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Right after drafting Durant, too. Durant, Harden, Westbrook. I mean, bro. I mean, come on. We had such a good team, and then they just freaking traded away. XCM will melt faces. You think so? The other Portland, Maine is also disaster. Oh, really? I've never been to Portland, Maine. It was bad when Sir Mix-a-Lot was there with the posse on Broadway. Oh, yeah. Got my posse on Broadway. Dude, he actually was Sir Mix-a-Lot was a DJ for like Cube 93 for had to have been like maybe a year. I think he was like a DJ for a year. They had the Sir Mix, or maybe it was, I can't remember which one it was. Any recommendation Washington here for the next 3 weeks? Currently staying in Bellevue is the best place to stay, Jake. Stay in Bellevue. Bellevue is actually not that bad. Bellevue is pretty, I mean, that's the richest area in Washington. That area is pretty I mean, if you're going to pick a spot, you pick the right spot, I think. Yeah, Bellevue's actually pretty nice, dude. And if you're gonna go anywhere, when you say recommendations, are you talking like food? Like, what are you talking about recommendation wise? Like where to go? Yeah, you're in Lake Washington area, which is like beautiful. That's where a lot of people live. Yeah, you're in the right spot, dude, for sure. 3 weeks, that's awesome. Used to hang out at Pioneer Square and play hacky sack. Yeah, you can't do that now. Portland, Maine, it was nice in August, but probably too cold for most. Is it too cold there? Austin, you're gonna be the next Spike Lee. Yeah, I need to I would need to be worth a lot more. Is the police station still surrounded by chain link fence? I don't think it is. I think they took it down. Last I checked, I haven't been down there in a while, dude. So yeah. Sean Kemp. Uh, yeah, you got Detless Shrimp. I mean, Ray Allen was right there. Food, hiking, places to visit. Thanks, Austin. Oh yeah, dude. Fan. Well, the hiking. If you're gonna do any hiking, obviously like Snoqualmie Falls, you're not too far from Snoqualmie Falls. So I would definitely go down to Snoqualmie Falls. It's probably maybe 40 minutes from where you're at right now. It would be east. So Snoqualmie Falls is like a nice little hike. Probably like maybe a 45 minute to an hour hike down to around to the falls, which would be really cool, I think. There's a lot of I'm trying to think of food, like good food areas. There's so many. I'm gonna have to give you a list, dude. I'm gonna have to hit me up on Twitter, dude. I'll see if I can tweet you some. Just crazy times. I don't think the announcement from Judge Torres will do anything. Probably not. It's not gonna be till May, anyways. No more. Yeah, no, there's no more Chaz. There's no more Chaz. Yeah, that's done. You look like Mike Jones. Who, Mike Jones? Even Vegas outside of the strip. Yeah, Vegas actually wasn't too bad, dude. I was just down there. Well, I mean, a year ago for March Madness, I was down there. It wasn't that bad. If you like cheeseburgers, getting some Dick's Burgers. Dick's Burgers is like the In-N-Out burger of a Washington. It's called Dick's. So if you like Dick's, you could definitely go get some Dick's Burgers. I just went to Snoqualmie, super cool. Food in downtown was great. So, you went to Bainbridge Island? Oh yeah, dude, there's a good one. But yeah, if you want some like fast food, like Dick, you gotta try at least a Dick's cheeseburger before you leave. That's kind of like the. I'm serious, dude. It's called Dick's. I think I'm lying, dude. Oh my gosh. Here, I'll pull it up so you know that I'm like not just trolling you. This thing is like old school, bro. Like we're talking like this is downtown right here, Dick's. It's like an old like the diners are still the same diners like this, dude. Like these are still the drive-in diners down here. But yeah, it's just very basic. I mean, dude, they got like a burger, a deluxe, French fries, dude, and they got ice cream and milkshakes. That's it. It's like the simplest place to order. But all their diners are like old school, back in the 70s diners that they still have. So yeah, definitely go try some Dick's. I sold half my bag the other day before the dip, super low. Really? Dick's is great. It is. That sounds crazy. Adam L, dude, thanks so much for the 499 super chat here. Can we go over the XRP ETF that went into effect today? I'm confused. The Tariffs investment XRP ETF. I heard about this. I haven't confirmed whether that's true or not, dude, and like where that actually is out of. So I did look into that this morning, Adam, but I didn't. That's why I didn't talk about it today because I can't verify if that's actually real and exactly where that is. That like a US ETF, like who can invest in it? And so like that, I don't really know what to say. We could look up and see what we find here. But I looked at that this morning, and I couldn't. I was like, man, is that really here? XRP ETF. Let's just do that and see what pops up. There's just the filings here, but it says goes live. First ever US XRP goes live. Ripper, yeah. So I mean, like, it's all just like there's nothing really set in stone. Like this came out, but I can't verify like whether this is like real or not, and who can actually buy it because there's been no ETFs that's actually been like. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I appreciate you as always, man. Darius Coleman, what's up, bud? Thanks so much for the $5 super chat here. XRP holders are signing the So Fresh, So Clean bridge. We are the coolest ever on the planet. The sky is falling. Ain't no need to panic. I'm with you, dude. There's no need to panic right now. People are freaking out. I don't think people need to freak out. I'm gonna be honest with you. You have Dick's Sporting Goods across the street right now. All right. Is that a woke thing? A dick burger? That's been around since like the 1940s, bro. Dick's been here for such a long time. Hey, Austin, you got to say no Diddy after saying the phrase "try dicks." Oh, you guys are killing me, dude. You guys are killing me. I probably shouldn't have brought up the dicks, the dicks burgers. Oh shit. Austin, the XRP ETF is live on Webull. Okay, so you can do it on Webull. So there's probably some places you can actually use it an ETF style. I mean, the question is, do you actually trust that? It's not a real ETF. It's not. It will not hold XRP, sell XRP, and it will charge. Okay, truth. Okay. No, they don't do fish burgers. They do like literally, it's just like cheeseburger, hamburger, deluxe burger, French fries, milkshakes. That's like literally what they do. tuned in hard ones. Austin said you can't knock dicks until you try it. No Diddy, right? There you go, Big Watch. Why doesn't Diddy shop at Sports Authority? Wow, dog, you guys are crazy. Lord, yeah, clip that one, right? Oh my god, that's so bad. All right. Well, with all that, I guess we're gonna end. I guess we're gonna end the stream. We got derailed there real quick. We got derailed there real quick, dude. Oh man. Jeez, you guys are wild as hell. But well, yeah, we'll have to see where the market goes now. I mean, I think it's going to go flat for the most part. I think we're really confused on when these tariffs are going to come in. People are saying that it's already in effect now. Some people are saying that it's actually going to be here at midnight. Honestly, dude, I have no freaking idea what's going to happen here. And so, yeah, I was really glad we can find ways to laugh the market like this. Yeah, I know. I'm with you, dude. They actually don't provide any mayonnaise on there, Nicholas. 90K subs. Yeah, we're getting there. It's funny. I've actually lost subs over the last few days. So, do you know? Oh my gosh, you guys come up with the jokes. I can't read this stuff out loud. They're gonna like take down my stream. Isn't it crazy that nobody can tell us when the tariffs go live? What a dumb administration. Adam, I kind of want to know when they're going to live. I will agree. Like, when are we going to go live here? Like, it would be nice to know so I can decide what I want to do, right? Or we can decide. Usually we find out later. And so that is an unfortunate thing that we can't figure out exactly when that is. I tried to look it up on the side here and I still can't find it. So honestly, I don't know when the tariffs are going to go live, guys. I don't know. But I do got to hop off here. I do got to go get my I have an appointment today. I got to go get my haircut done. I gotta get all fresh and clean for you guys for tomorrow's. Actually, I won't be on tomorrow. Damn. But that would be insider trade, dude. They insider trade every day, dude. Orion reacts. What's up, bud? But yeah, with all that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I always appreciate you guys showing up and showing out, and kicking it with me, dude. And like I said, we're 2 days in now. Have a great day. Yeah, have a great day with you too, man. You're better than that, wild dog. Yeah, with all that, love you guys a ton. Appreciate you as always. Thank you so much. Peace out, everyone.